You used to be able to just add people right to the video on Facebook, and now you can't do it. So I'm using like a third-party app.
Dude, I'm lucky I even know how to turn the computer on. So whatever the hell you're doing, God bless.
So what are you doing to stay sane on the quarantine?
Not much. Literally not much. How are you doing with the kids?
I'm doing pretty good, pretty dang good. We're just trying to come up with stuff to do with them every day. So we're spinning a wheel of activities and taking walks around the block and staying a bunch of feet away from people,
Yeah, that's all you can do. Yeah.
That's all you can do. Hey, guys, we're back. We're on part 2 of our live stream here. And just like I thought, you're freaking out at who my guest is on the split screen. Give it up for my friend Jim O'Hare.
Hey, you guys.
A fellow Pawnee citizen. Jim, how do you think Jerry Gergich would handle this worldwide pandemic right now?
Wow, he'd be great at this. Because think about it. He's got Gail and the girls. They would be hunkered down. They're like the sweetest little family. They'd be playing games and singing stupid songs about the games and about their breakfast and about their dinner and God knows what else. I think they would do really well during this.
I think you're right. I think you are right. We have some really fun trivia today. We just got done with a warm-up round of trivia, kind of some general stuff about the show. The next round's all about quotes from the show. Then we have a picture round. Then we have a round on guest stars from the show. Do you have a favorite guest star from all your seasons of Parks and Rec?
Wow. Yeah, boy, so many great ones. I love Mo Collins as Joan Calamezzo. I just think she's brilliant. Ben Schwartz, as Jean-Ralphio. I'm telling you, there's not in my mind, he's one of the greatest improvisers of all time. His brain is amazing.
I can imagine.
Yeah. And Billy Eichner. I mean, there's so many, we even had Bill Murray. Bill Murray did a guest spot. I mean, it's crazy when you look back.
I feel like Bill Murray's one of the ones people forget about or maybe missed if they didn't watch close enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because, we didn't even know if he was going to show up. Literally, until day of, the talk was that it might happen. And we said to Amy, what have you heard? And she goes, I think it's like 30% chance he's going to show.
Yeah.
So we didn't know. And all of a sudden we're doing a scene. And I remember looking up toward, like, we were in the bullpen area. And I look up toward where the entrance to the, Parks and Rec office would be. And I just see Bill Murray standing there. It's like, damn, he's here. Yeah. And he was great. He was
up, right?
What's that?
He's famous for showing up. I actually have this book. It's called The Tao of Bill Murray.
Oh, that's great.
It's all about stories of him just showing up at parties and things.
Yeah, no, and he was great. And he was so interested. He hung around even after his scenes, and he was just watching us work, which, of course, was nerve-wracking but exciting. It was a treat, a real special treat.
Very, very cool. Do you have one maybe specific Jerry memory? Jerry, Larry, Terry, Barry, the whole gang? Like, is there one thing that stands out as maybe your favorite thing to film or something weird people don't know about that character that you know?
I can tell you something funny. When we were doing the episode where Jerry gets, he was, fell into the river, supposedly into the creek because he had been mugged, and anyway, which was all bullshit. But we were shooting the scene where I'm in the conference room and I bend over and I fart and my pants split. So we had done a whole bunch of takes, and then Amy was like, okay, I can't laugh anymore. This is too much. And she goes, you're not going to make me laugh. And I thought, okay, that's a challenge. So when I went to change the pants for the next take, because wardrobe, preps everything and they split the pants and everything. So I went back there and took my underwear off. So the plan was when I bent over for the next take, it was just going to be Harry Crack.
Oh,
but right as I'm about to do it, the director yells action, and then he yells cut. And he comes running in, and he goes, I just heard you don't have underwear on. One of the PAs told him what I was going to do, because everyone thought it was so funny because we were going to get Amy.
Yeah.
And he goes, no. You remember what happened to Pratt? Don't do that. Please don't do that. Because Pratt had shown up naked once, and lawyers ended up on set. It was a whole thing.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, so they stopped me. But, yeah, that was great fun.
You almost got her, though. You were very close.
Very close. And when I told her what almost happened, after her revulsion, she did laugh. So I think she would have laughed.
Well, I'll tell people really quickly how I know you. I went to college with your cousin, Matt O'Hare, who's a really good friend of mine. And when I moved to California in 2012, I had become friends with Jim just through like Facebook posts and things. And he was nice enough to meet me for coffee, and we went to lunch a couple times, and he just kind of introduced me to certain parts of the city in a very friendly way. So, Jim, I can't thank you enough for being a friend of mine for going on 8 years now.
Yeah, wow. And when I met you, I thought at the most it'll be a month and a half. I'm willing to be your friend. So the fact that it's 8 years is really, I've gone against my better instincts.
And look at me now, standing in my garage, hosting trivia. It's going.
Dude, let me tell you, you're one of the busiest guys out there. You work hard.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Jim, what are some things you're working on now that you want people to check out? If they loved you on Parks, they want to see maybe something different from you, they could go watch Middleman, which is a
great Middleman
movie.
Yeah, that's on Vimeo, and it's free right now. During this whole thing, they put it up for free, so you can watch Middleman. I do that show, Bless This Mess. I think there's still new ones that have to air yet.
One of our favorites on ABC. If you have Hulu, you can watch Bless This Mess with Dak Shepard and Lake Bell and Jim O'Hara. It's a great show.
Yeah, super fun. Ed Begley Jr. and Pam Grier is on. I mean, it's really a lot of fun. And we wrapped before all the shutdown, so now there's. My March and April calendar was ridiculous, just crazy. And it went from crazy to nothing really, really fast. So like everybody, I'm just trying to do what I'm told. It turns out I'm really good at sitting on my ass.
Aren't we all?
I'm really good.
Thank you so much for taking a few minutes out of your night to talk to some big Parks and Rec fans on my feed.
My pleasure. You guys have fun. Ryan's the best host.
All right. Thanks, Jim. Have a good night, buddy.
Bye-bye.
What did you guys think of that? That was my big surprise. I was trying to make it happen, and it was very bizarre. My phone would not let me add somebody to the stream, so I had to quickly find a third-party app that lets you bring people in. So I hope you guys had fun playing along with some fun banter there with Jerry himself, Jim O'Hare from Parks and Rec. We are jumping into round number 2. This is our second live stream. If you had people on the first live stream and you might have missed what was going on, that was our special guest for tonight. One of the few very, very awesome, famous people that I know. So I thought that was cool. And I texted him earlier today and I said, you want to do that? And he goes, yeah, I can do it for a couple minutes. So that was a real treat.